Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Rayron After Dark. I am your host, Rayron VR. Today, we're going to be talking about a particular topic that has been kind of creeping into a lot of franchises, and unfortunately, one of my childhood franchises has been affected, and it's really sad to see the state of things when it comes to this cancer called CalArt. Now, if you guys haven't seen CalArt, it is kind of a very, in my opinion, a very cheap art design, and it's just one that's just not appealing. It's really, really weird to say the least. And it's like this particular franchise, you guys can probably see from my thumbnail and from my title, is one of Thomas and Friends. It's something that I grew up with. Yeah, it can be kind of cringy, kind of weird, kind of just, I don't know, just out there to say the least. But I remember when I was a kid, I grew up with Shining Time Station. Now, this is before Thomas and Friends kind of became its own independent franchise. So, this is basically what I grew up with. It was not just about the trains and everything. It was an actual show that had puppetry. It had good moral values associated with it. It's something that I grew up with, and many others in my generation grew up with. And what's interesting about it is that for the particular models of the engines, now I'm big when it comes into model railroading. I have a whole channel dedicated with it. They actually use model engines to do this. It's on what we call G scale or garden scale. I think it's G scale, or very close to it for that matter. And they would use these models to portray the engine when they film. And it's really interesting because I'm that type of person who I love dealing with models. I'm into Warhammer 40K. I'm into model railroading. I'm into all sorts of different things that deal with miniatures. It's always been a fascination of mine growing up. And I've always liked this style because you can actually see the moving parts to it when it comes to particular steam engines. And this is what I grew up with. You had the narrator narrating these things, but it's like it was short stories. And, the conductor here was telling those stories. And then you'll get back into the story plot of Shining Time Station. And that's what I grew up with. But now, unfortunately, they've CalArt this. And get ready for the cringe. I thought before Thomas was a little bit cringy. Now let's add CalArt to this. Look at what they've done to him. Are you kidding me? This is cringy beyond belief. This is what happens when you take a franchise and it gets affected by CalArt. I think the Reverend here would freaking turn over in his grave if he saw something like this. This is crazy. To just see what they've done. I mean, it's all 2D. It's not even 3D anymore. Just the size comparison. I mean, it's just, are you kidding me right now? Another franchise we kind of seen this with and kind of tanked as a result is Thundercats Go, which is another franchise that I grew up with and got affected with CalArt. Now we're seeing it here with Thomas and Friends, and it's like all engines go. That Go is going to be another freaking cancel. It's going to be another thing to just watch out for. That Go is just going to be cancer because they tried to do that with Teen Titans Go, Thundercats Go, and now Thomas and Friends. It's like, what in the world? And I want to show you guys, this is getting properly ratioed. Look at this, 464 upvotes to 458 downvotes. So yeah, it is getting ratioed as appropriate. And this has got a 305,000 views with 2.4 million subscribers, and obviously they've got the YouTube kids there. But this is just disastrous of what they've done. Look at the art. This is CalArt for you. And this is before they turned it into the CalArt. I wasn't a fan when they went kind of all animated. Even this animation looks better than this CalArt crap. I mean, I just don't understand what audience are they trying to go for. This would scare kids nowadays. But let's just be frank. Kids nowadays are playing Fortnite and so forth. This is just garbage. Okay, I've got that muted. But yeah, this one's getting ratio too with 444,000 views. It's got 1.4 upvotes to 1.6 K downvotes. It's getting properly ratioed. The fans don't want this. No one wants this. This is absurd, to say the least, just how poor that is. When they went to full animation, even this animation down here is better than this crap. It's ridiculous. People don't want, fans do not want CalArt. I being one of them. It's just, oh man, CalArt is just cancerous. Cancerous. It's ruined Teen Titans. It's ruined Thundercats. And now it's ruined Thomas and Friends. But yeah, that's my rant on that. Because I'm seeing so many of my franchises just get torn apart. Either by wokeness or now by CalArt. It is just crazy, to say the least. But yeah, man. Nothing is sacred anymore when it comes to these franchises. People want to reinvent them in this CalArt mentality, and nobody wants it. Nobody wants it. It is clear from the downvotes, from the ratioing, from the views even. You know, it's ridiculous. I don't know, guys. CalArt is just cancerous, to say the least. So, with that, guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you on the next one.